Hello folks, in this video I'll explain template method design pattern. It's a behavioral design pattern, uh, and this is used in scenarios where you have a process or algorithm where some of the steps are common but some steps vary. So for this video, I'm using an example of building a house. So when you build a house, you basically need four things. You need to build foundation, you need to build pillars, walls, and windows, and they have to be, in this same order. So you build foundation first, then you build pillars, then you build walls, and then you build windows. So here, foundation and the windows, they are same for any type of house, but pillars and walls will vary. Let's say if you are building a wooden house, then obviously pillars and walls will be made of woods, and same for the glass house. Okay, so this is our client class. So first I have created a class called house v0. Now in this class I'm creating a concrete house, so and it has these four methods for each component. uh, so it works if you want to build a concrete house. But now let's say if we want to, extend it uh, and for add more requirement, let's say we want to also build a wooden house. Okay, for that I've created a class called house v1, and I'm passing a property like what is the house type now, and that I'm passing by a constructor, and then we use that property to tweak the business logic in for the pillars and walls. Like depending on the house type, we decide what type of pillars and what type of walls to make. So this works well for these scenarios. But you see the problem with this class. First is we are violating the single responsibility principle. Now it is one of the solid principle which says that a class should have only one reason to change. Now here this class is changing because of two reasons. First, when we want to change business logic for a wooden house, and second, when we want to change the business logic for a concrete house. And second problem, it is violating the open close principle. It says that when you want to, extend, add more behavior, you should class should be open for extension but closed for modification. But we are modifying this same existing class, so again it is violating that principle. So now how do we solve this? So for this we use this template method design pattern. So let's look at this class. So here if you go with intuition, that foundation and for windows the math behavior is same, so it should go to a base class. So we will be creating a base class, and the methods for pillars and walls, they are changing depending on the house type, so they should go to the subclass. So again we will be creating subclass for those. So I have created a subclass for glass house where I am create. So this is the base class which we have created. We will take a look at that. So we basically extend this base class, and then we are overriding these two methods which are changing. So for build pillars, and again second for walls, and same we are doing for wooden house, and we are overriding those methods here. Now let's go to the base class. Okay. So in this class, first I have marked this class as abstract. Second, what we are doing, we have put those common methods here. So foundation and windows, they are here. And the methods which are changing, that we have marked as abstract here because they are getting overridden in the subclass. Now in this design pattern, we create a method. This is called template method. And here we have provided all those steps uh, of building a house. So that is why we are calling it a template method design pattern, because we are encapsulating all those steps into this method. Second thing to notice, we have marked this method as final because if we don't mark it final, then it is possible for a subclass to override this behavior, and he can then use some different behavior for building foundation and building windows, because we want to make sure that all the subclasses are using these methods for foundation and windows. So yeah, so here we are just creating a object of glass house, and then we call this method build house, which is our template method. uh, so let me run this method. Okay, so here we are building glass pillars, glass walls, and glass windows. And if I call wooden house, okay, then these are made of woods. So yeah, that's it about this design pattern. I hope you liked it. Thanks for watching.